So anyway, that was the first test. Looks very good. Now, I clicked on a second Knol, and it was here again. This is just at random, and this one is on kitchen faucet installation. Basically tells you how to install a new kitchen faucet. It's put together, I think, by well, here, the Family Handyman magazine. So again, wanted to see if it was ranking for the keyword that it should be ranking for, which would be kitchen faucet installation. So I did a Google search for that. And while this one didn't perform as well as the other one, you can see here that if we scroll down just a little bit, here it is right here. It looks like it's probably about maybe around 12, something like that. And then you can see it's right here. So that's pretty good. So that's why I'm very excited about this site, because it looks like Google is really treating it as an authority. And of course, again, why shouldn't they? It's part of Google. It's really something that we should be trying to take advantage of. So I'm going to show you now basically what I did with my keyword online book marketing. I put up a Knol that is targeting that keyword, and this is kind of the interface to the Knol functionality, or whatever you want to call it. This is where you would basically go ahead and create your own Knol. Now, first of all, you need a Google account. I'm sure most of you probably have one. If you don't, you can just get one at google.com. And then basically what you would do is from the Knol homepage here, you can see there's this link, Write a Knol. You would just click on that, and then again that would take you to something that looks like this. Now, I pre-populated all this stuff with an article that I've written. I didn't want to waste time cutting and pasting here, because it's pretty basic stuff. But what I did basically was just write an article in my favorite word processor, and then I just basically cut from there and pasted all the text into here. Now, there's just a few things that that you should be aware of in terms of formatting and putting in links and stuff like that. You can just basically paste in the basic text here. There's a spot up here for obviously your title, and then this is a subtitle. You have space here to put a little kind of abstract or a summary, and then you would paste the main body of your article into this box. Now, when you do that, it's going to basically, it seems to me, this is my first time using it, so this may not be true in all cases, but it seems to me that it basically strips out any kind of formatting, anything you do, special stuff you do with the fonts or anything like that. So what you want to do is just basically up here, there's this bar that has all kinds of options for basically sprucing up the Knol and making it look better. So once you have your basic text in here, for example, I wanted this to kind of be a subhead. So what you would do, and if you write a blog, or you use WordPress or Blogger or anything like that, you're familiar with what all this stuff is. But basically, let's say, for example, I just wanted to break up the text a little bit and make this a kind of subhead. You just highlight it, and then you come up here and you basically have all your standard options like you would in any word processor or any blog platform. You can select bold, italic, underline text. Here you have a drop-down box where you can do different things with the font. You can change the font family. You can change the font size. Basic standard stuff. Here you can change the font color. It's pretty standard stuff, just to kind of again, spruce it up, make it look a little better. Now, the only other thing that you want to make sure and do, of course, is to put some links to your action page or a long tail article on your site, wherever it is that you want to send people. So to do that, obviously you want to provide some links, and here you can see I have one. To put a link, to make anything into a link, well, you can see here, for example, this is also a link to the Rich Author homepage. To add a link, you would just come up here, you would first highlight your text and then come up here and click obviously the link button, and then it'll give you some space where you can just type in your URL and you're good to go. So that is basically Knol. When you're done, all you want to do is just save it, and then over here, this area is going to say this Knol is not published or this Knol is unpublished. I forget which one it is. You just want to click on the link there to publish it, and then you're basically done. It's live. The only kind of little glitch that I discovered with this, and I thought it was something I was doing wrong, but then I went to the help section and I found out that it's nothing I did, it's just a glitch in the Knol site, is that it can take a little bit of time for it to appear kind of to you in your account so that you know it's published. For example, let's see if it has appeared yet. If you come up here to this link up at the top, My Knols, the title is now there. For a while it said untitled instead of online book marketing. So if that happens to you, just know that it'll take a few minutes or maybe an hour or so. I published this probably about half an hour ago, so it takes a little bit of time just for it to appear properly, but once it does, you'll be good to go. So I'll click on it here and take a look at the Knol, and there it is. And that's basically it. It looks like a really powerful platform, so I hope you take advantage of it. Stop by the www.therichauthor.com and we'll learn more, but that's Knol, and hope that helps. Thanks.